What's up guys and welcome back everyone, my name is Freaky and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Now, you've just seen the first official announcement trailer for Dracula. Hawkeye's Mihawk is coming to One Piece Fighting Path tomorrow. So expect me to do some live posts tomorrow on stream. So if you want to check me out, do those posts live. Twitch link will be in the description. Feel free to leave a follow so you don't miss it. Besides the official hype announcement, today is actually starting a new series on this YouTube channel where I'm gonna be basically doing guiding classes on One Piece Fighting Path. How basically all the basics work in the game. I'm gonna explain today, as you guys read from the title, how to correctly power up a character. And I'm gonna follow that up with explaining in-game currencies in another video, in-game shops, in-game game modes, etc, just so you guys get like all the knowledge to know what to do in the game and how to do it correctly. But without further ado, now let's get into the video, right? So as you guys can see right here, I'm already in your character screen or box, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna go step by step over every single power-up mechanic. So the first one is the left button right here. It's the simplest one. And then you have three different options here. So the one with the straw hat is basically just leveling up XP. You use those books here. You can farm those books in the dungeons. You also get them a lot from stories and missions. So that's the first step. Super simple, not much to talk about. The second one is basically where you're using shards or basically dupes when you pull a character again after the first pull. You can get those shards depending on character, all right? I'm going to show you right here for Chopper, for example. So for example, Chopper's pieces you can actually farm. So you have this option here in this game mode. I'm going to go over that in the future. But basically, for some characters, for the most characters, you have a game mode where you can farm those necessary shards or puzzle pieces, call them whatever you want, to increase their base stats, all right? So with all those next steps, you're gonna increase the base stats. It always varies what stats are gonna get increased. And when you reach the full star, you're gonna get a bigger combat value step up. So roughly per step, you're gonna get at least 200 combat value, at least, if not even more, depending on rarity of a character. That's very important to do. Use your dupes and your puzzle pieces to enhance your character further. Now, to continue with the third step here, this is affection. Affection is actually very important in this game as well. I'm gonna show you right now why. So again, depending on character, you have multiple steps, okay? And the rewards for leveling up the faction varies as well. So, for example, in Sanji's case here, the SS Sanji, which is a free-to-play character, you're gonna get, for example, a stronger skill. You can see right here, the level 2. You're gonna get his skill card and ultimate card. You're gonna get golden fruits, tickets. This is a pure stat boost as well, 2.5 stat boost once. Then you have the purple cards, again, gems, and a 5% stat boost. And then you get a level 3 of his support skill. So this is actually really important. I recommend to actually finish one character, and hence one character first that you use a lot. So in my case, I focused mainly on Sanji and Ace, for example. All right, continuing now. I'm gonna go over the right one first because this is easier and quicker to explain. Look at this as kind of like a limit break or skill tree, which is pretty much self-explanatory. So you always have 4 different types as of right now. That's what I know of, all right? So you always have 4 different skill trees, which you're gonna level up with time. The first one is always here, base, I think it's a combat value stat or base attack stat, 10% if I remember correctly. This one is always going to be defense. This one is always going to be HP, and this is going to have, obviously, then skills, as you can see. So you need those type. Wait, let me show you someone who actually isn't done. Oh yeah, so for example, you need those stones. You can once again farm in super easy game mode. You can actually skip the runs as well, which is super convenient. So it really is super fast to level up the characters with this type of enhancement. So also very, very important. You actually get huge combat value increases while doing this. So very, very important. Don't neglect that. It's super, super important. And when you reach a next level, so when you have like all those fully done, all right, so those 4 steps on the side, you can then click on the middle one and proceed further to the next level of the skill tree. Super, super important. Please do that to improve your characters. Now, let's go to the probably most complex, I'd say, from when it comes to how to level up a character correctly, which is how to use the cards. So in this game, you have 3 different types of cards, okay? You have the base cards, which are boosting stats. Those are the ones with the blue flame, so you can see, like, literally right next to me. You can't see it right now because of the camera, but you can see it on the second and third card. Then you have this card, which is basically another set of skill. Okay, so some characters actually do own 2 different types of skills there. And then you have the skills on the far right, which are basically the ultimate skills, which have a super, super nice animation. You guys probably know it by now already. So how do you wanna use cards in this game? First things first, before I get into this, something very, very important. If you click here on the lens right here in the top right, okay, and then you click here on the thumbs up, you actually get recommended card stats per character. This is super, super important because those recommended card sets are basically synergizing the best with the kit of the specific chosen character. So in Sanji's case, it would be Nohiko and Kuzan. Obviously, you can still use, for example, Sanji cards. They're still very, very good. Purple Sanji cards are going to be better than blue Nohiko cards. It's just that those effects you have, the set pieces, synergize very well with the specific character. But yeah, that's all to that. So you have 4 different types of rarities in this card. You have green ones, which are the worst ones. Then you have blue ones, the better ones, purple ones, and then how I call the orange ones, the legendary ones, okay? So you can see right here in the bottom a 2 and a 3. What does this mean? Basically, what this means is if you have 2 cards of the same, you get a set boost. And if you have 3 cards of the same, you also get a even better set boost. Okay, why does this matter though? A lot of people think that, for example, 3 purple cards, which are max, would be better totally than 2, for example, non-matching legendaries. I'm just going to show you right here. Look at my combat value. Let me quickly move the camera. So you see my combat value now is 13,785. All right, I have 2 legendaries, which are not synergizing at all, not even character-wise. And let me switch that up now with to get a set piece of Zoro. All right. So there we go. So you can see already, yes, they're not leveled. They're not leveled fully, but you can already see that my combat value went down by 200, although I do have the set piece. Very, very important now though, you can see right here a red text. Why does this matter? Okay, I'm gonna explain it right now. So I'm gonna put on Lucci and Ace here once again, and I'm gonna show you. So for example, you can see the right text here. This matters a lot, but not that much yet. It's gonna matter for endgame purposes, but right now it's still fine. So what this is, it means it's a restriction or requirement to get this boost. So in this case, specifically for Ace, it would be if the equipped character is technique character, in this case a green character. So for Ace, you get a 30%, I think that's crit rate boost. I would have to translate right now. So you would get a 30% crit rate boost if you have 2 Ace cards equipped, but only on a green character. So in Sanji's case, I don't get that even if I have 2 sets. In Lucci's case here, it's the same, but with strength characters, with red characters. Trust me, it doesn't matter at all at the moment. It doesn't matter at all. Just keep that please in mind. Use a Google Translate app to actually see for which character type it is actually the requirement. Again, in Luch's case, it's strength. In Ace's case card here, it's technique. So red and green respectively. How do you level up those cards? I'm actually going to show you right here. I do hope I have a card. Okay, so let's just use this card. Basically, you have 3 different types here as well, once again. So this one just explains you the stats, all right? Simple as that. You can always like use the Google Translate app. This one is actually leveling up the card, okay? To level up the cards further when you reach the max level, so in this case it's 25, you're actually gonna need a dupe of the specific chosen card. So in this case, I would need another Sanji card. I'm just gonna do it right here just to showcase it to you. And then you're gonna get the second star. Before that, you're only gonna get half the star, and then you have to level it up to 25, and then use this, what we just did now, and then you're gonna get the level 30 unlocked and the second star. And now you can see I just need to use those Laboons again to level up the XP wise, all right? And now I could do it again. The half star doesn't require a card. The next official star does require a dupe card or a universal card. I don't know if I do have universal cards right now to show them to you guys. Let me quickly check. Yeah, I don't have universal cards right now on me, I think. Yeah, I don't. So I can't really showcase it to you, but I can show you in the shop which those are. So those right here are universal cards. Those work for every purple card. And then it's the same with the blue ones, obviously, right here, and with the legendary ones right here. But yeah, that's basically how you enhance those cards. This is actually very, very, very important. And it actually matters a lot as well in the game. So please don't just put in your cards and get them to level 20. You can actually improve those cards even further. And by getting another star. So you also get like by half a level, so like half the star. But getting another fully done star, you actually increase your combat value per card at least by 100 to 200 again. So it actually matters a lot. So don't focus too much on actually you leveling up blue cards is my recommendation, because those get really fast outdated and replaced. So don't waste too many resources on them. But yeah, that's basically already how to efficiently and how to level up your characters correctly. We've went over basically everything, how to level them up. If you have any further questions, or I didn't explain something pretty clearly or fully understandable, just ask me in the comments. I'm gonna answer every single question. And yeah, that's basically it for the first masterclass, I guess, for One Piece Fighting Path. And yeah, hopefully catch you guys in the next video, in the next guiding class. And yeah, on that, hope you guys enjoyed the video and I did entertain you guys. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Helps me out immensely. And yeah, goodbye, and bye-bye.